Hey yo guys, welcome back to another podcast episode, guys. It's your boy Kevin does it all. So we are here back for another video, guys. I did not post last week, my bad. But this week we are back with another podcast video. I believe it's episode 3 if I'm not mistaken. We got Raw SmackDown to talk about, maybe a little AEW Revolution coming to the channel, You know what? I'm a different man. I'm watching AEW now. Well, I'm not actually because I don't have cable, but I'm watching the highlights. Because since I'm gonna start doing a podcast, I might as well watch AEW. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about wrestling. You already know. Hopefully, you enjoy this episode. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, guys. So where do we start? We'll start for obviously SmackDown. That promo from Cody and Roman. So Cody Rhodes gets there, he tells the little two Goonies, Jay and Jimmy and Solo to get out of here. What are you doing? Does Roman actually need this fools? No, but Roman said, "Now get out of here. I don't need your fools right now. I'm doing a 1v1 promo with this dude. I don't need you. He's not gonna beat me up." So yeah, they walk out, the Jimmy and Solo are walk out. Now it's a 1v1 like promo, which is it's the first time I think I've seen Roman do a 1v1 without the Usos. No, actually it was he's done a lot. What am I talking about? But yeah. So the promo was insane, the Roman put the titles down and he's like, have you even won one of these? Have you even main evented WrestleMania? Shots fired, already, man. Like, oh my goodness. And then, Cody, I have to win this. And then, Roman mocking Dusty Rhodes and saying, I don't know how to do his impression. He did a solid impression from Roman Reigns, to be honest. You don't have to eat. Okay, that's freaking bad. What you guys know, but yeah, that was such a good promo, guys. Roman Reigns killed it, and Cody Rhodes also did. He said he has to win. I have to do this, and I'll beat you at WrestleMania. And also Roman said, which was the best line. I believe this is how it went. If your father didn't show you something, then I will, or something like that. But it was such a good line. So basically saying that he'll show him something that his father didn't teach him, that he will do it. But Roman is, my opinion, gonna lose to Cody Rhodes. I don't know yet, but this promo was fire, and yeah. And then I believe that's it for SmackDown. Obviously, there was I think also I'm gonna be talking about different things other than Raw SmackDown, like maybe a little passing the torch segment. Anyways, so yeah, Roman Reigns and Cody killed it. I can't wait to see the WrestleMania match. We still have 3 weeks to build this up. And yeah, what happened to SmackDown? I should really start writing things down, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be for sure ready in the next episode, which hopefully is number big 4. So yeah, that was such a good. That was probably the most. Oh yes, Jey Uso didn't show up, I believe, but so. Solo Sikoa, I believe, faced. Who did he face? Was it Kevin Owens this week? It was in the main event. So we're getting to Raw now. Oh no, let's get an AEW Revolution. So I didn't watch it, but I watched the highlights. Obviously, I'm not gonna pay the show. Like, what the flip? And good thing WWE's free. But yeah, well, with Peacock, obviously. So yeah, AEW Revolution. Ricky Starks defeats Chris Jericho. Pretty solid match. Next, I believe it was. What was it? Well, I'm just gonna tell you all the matches and the winners. And for the triple threat, AEW Women's, Jamie Hayter retained. Woo! Christian and Luchas. Jungle Boy won. Jack Perry won. Let's go. What a match, honestly. Then obviously, Adam Page versus Jon Moxley, probably a 5-star match. And Adam Page won. The Elite versus the House of Black. The House of Black one, what a shocker, honestly. And hopefully this means that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks may go to the... Nah, that's a long shot, but who knows. What else? TNT, Wardlow, and Samoa Joe. Wardlow won. Okay. And then the main event, I believe that's all of them, right? The tag titles. The Guns retained the tag team titles. And then the main event, freaking 5-6-star match. MJF versus Brian Danielson, my bad. Freaking 6-star match. What a banger. Like, it was such a good match. There was some tap outs, like the running knee got the first win, I believe, then the second one, and then MJF got himself disqualified and then just pinned him and all that. But it was a solid match. It went to sudden death, and MJF ended up winning. What a freaking match! Probably the best Iron Man match I've seen in a while, for sure. Might be no, for sure has to be like top 2 or maybe 1. So yeah, but yeah, what a freaking match! I don't know. It's just because I'm a WWE fan, but I think Randy Orton for John Cena was a little bit better. But nah, I'm being too biased. I'll put MJF versus Brian Danielson as the first best match of an Iron Man match, which is weird because WWE created Template. I'm not going on. I'm a WWE fan for life, like for life. We also got NXT to talk about. So now let's get to Monday Night Raw. That was Revolution's freaking decent show already, like an 8 out of 10. If I would have watched it, that would have been 8.5, but obviously I didn't, so it takes it a little time. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Oh, my neck. Alright. So, Monday Night Raw. Huge Monday Night Raw. One of the best Monday Night Raws. Probably the third best one, in my opinion. No, the second one. Probably the second one. I think Raw 30th was the first one I liked, and then the second one is this one. Why did I just talk like that? Alright, so John Cena returned. John Cena, let's go, bro. John Cena returned in Boston. Huge pop. I love him, John Cena. And then you know who comes out after he comes out. He was crying. That was emotional. But then Austin Theory comes out. Freaking promo. Probably better than the Cody Roman promo. Freaking 2 great promos in like 3 days. And today's Friday Night SmackDown. Freaking great promo. John Cena obviously burying Theory's ass, So some lines I could remember. I should really start writing these things down, but I'll do that next week. My bad, guys. I'm so unprepared. Adrenaline. Alright. So, Austin Theory and John Cena. Freaking great promo, like I said. Austin Theory got demolished. So, one of the lines I can remember is that, obviously, Austin Theory came out to challenge John Cena at WrestleMania for the US title, or just challenge him. And Cena said no, because he's not ready. And it makes sense, He says, I don't need someone to pipe in fake crowd noises for my matches. And then I freaking, oh my god, that went crazy! I freaking went popping. Oh my goodness. He buried his ass there. And then, John Cena was just saying to Austin Theory he's not ready. And Austin Theory says, I don't need a bald spot. He's basically calling his bald spot out. It was a pretty laughable moment, you know what I'm saying? Austin Theory, if he wins this match, like John Cena said, he'll win the day, but after Mania is when he's gonna be, the crowd is gonna kill him, basically what he said. But I think this is a passing the torch moment, honestly, and I think maybe Austin Theory will win. We'll find out. John Cena has to return in Raw again to like build this matchup. I don't think that I need to see more promos more. If Austin Theory could at least win one promo, I'll be, but pretty decent promo. And then he like, you don't got it here, you don't got it in here, and you got it there, and you work on the last bit. Oh my god, the run went crazy. And then the best moment, the promo was the first best moment. The second best moment was passing the torch moment, which we'll get in here. So passing the torch moments in 2023 already, we've seen 3. We've seen Undertaker to Bray Wyatt Raw 30th, even though Bray Wyatt's already have it. Then we got, what was that? John Cena and Cody Rhodes right now. So John Cena presented Cody Rhodes after the promo with Theory, and saying that he deserves to be at WrestleMania in the main event. So he brought Cody Rhodes out. And by the way, I'm loving that they're singing the whoa. I can't wait to see her at WrestleMania with 90,000. I don't know how many fans are gonna be singing this song. And yeah, I just can't wait to see that pop if he does win, which he hopefully will. And yeah, that was a passing torch moment. Shake his hand, hugged him. Great moment. And yeah, enough said about that. Now Jey Uso versus no, Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens. I believe no, Sami Zayn. No, it was Sami Zayn versus Jimmy Uso. My bad. Why am I saying Solo Sikoa? He was in the match this week, I believe. I don't know who it was. But anyways, so the main event. We also got Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano. Pretty stacked Raw in my opinion. We got, you know, a little bit of Johnny Gargano winning the match, which is a huge job by Edge. A huge assistance by Edge. The music played, and then Johnny Gargano, does the one final beat, 1, 2, 3, and huge win for Johnny Gargano. But that's not the only thing we're gonna talk about Johnny Gargano. You know where I'm going with this, but we'll get to that in a bit. Ow, my neck. So yeah, one of the most heartbreaking moments just happened, which I'm gonna talk about. You guys know what it is. So Sami Zayn gets the win by a roll up after Jey Uso was just standing on the announce table. So Jey Uso walks through the crowd, stands on the announce table, and then Jimmy Uso loses by a roll up, and then this will start where they start. So Jey Uso walks into the ring with Jimmy Uso, grabs his shirt, and like he looks like he's gonna rip it, but he doesn't, and just walks to Sami Zayn. So he's looking at Jimmy Uso. Now he's like standing in Sami Zayn's face. He keeps looking, and now he hugs Sami Zayn, which I thought that's the best moment of the night, or second best moment. I was all popped. I was literally watching it on YouTube, popping, but then Jey Uso freaking super kicks Sami Zayn. Why would he do that? Part of the story, but that freaking hurts, man. That hurts. Jey Uso super kicks Sami Zayn, starts attacking him, saying, "You think I'll really choose you over family? Get your ass in here!" And throws him in the ring, starts beating him up, which, and that pop was crazy with the super kick, but damn. Maybe, hopefully he'll, because I think they're gonna, like, Roman and Jay have to fight someday, but again, like, to remember what happened at Elimination Chamber when Roman shoved Jey Uso, but sad moment. And then Cody Rhodes comes in to stop the fight and save Sami Zayn. Nothing happens, but the crowd sings, "Whoa!" Freaking great moment. Freaking what? Like, that was one of the best Raw endings I've seen in a while. Like, it was a must-watch end to Raw, honestly. So yeah, like, we got Jay turning on Sami. Cody Rhodes saving him. Like, ending the show with Cody and Sami together in the Bloodline. Like, this storyline is good so far. Like, with Cody and Roman and the Bloodline thing. So I just can't wait to see what more promos we have in store. Like, these promos have been, like, we've getting promos a lot. Like, Vince we didn't get too much promos with Vince. Like, obviously, if it was John Cena, like, obviously, if it was like Roman versus Cesaro, it wouldn't be that good. But if it was right now Cesaro and Roman, it will be a banger because of Triple H doing it. And also, Vince was backstage at Raw. What are you doing there, you son of a gun? With that stash on I know he's showing out his stash, Yeah, okay. So yeah, now I believe that was Raw. We obviously got like Asuka Green misting Chelsea Green, Bianca beating Carmella, Some moments. I should really start writing this down. But yeah, freaking good Raw, honestly. And I'm trying to remember some stuff that happened. What started off the show? It wasn't John Cena. I'm gonna remember. I know Kevin Owens. Oh yeah, Kevin Owens. Oh, how can I forget about this? So Kevin Owens faces Solo Sikoa. I think that's what happened. That was Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa it was. Oh shoot, I'm remembering a lot of stuff. Seth and Logan had a face to face. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to remember. My bad, guys. You're about to say like, "Hey, what? Seth and Logan, what happened, bro? What? How are you gonna forget about that?" Like, Kevin Owens, So Sami Zayn comes out and helps Kevin Owens, and then the backstage segment, which I'm gonna talk about. Basically, Kevin Owens doesn't, even though Sami Zayn helped, he appreciated it kind of. He doesn't want. He sticks to what he said, that he does not want anything to do with Sami Zayn, which is heartful. But hopefully, eventually, Kevin Owens will help Sami Zayn and win this together. It's pretty now confirmed that those are sticking together, so now it's Sami and KO now. So yeah, and then Seth Rollins vs Logan Paul at WrestleMania is confirmed face to face promo, pretty good. You know, I'll just talk about like the promo. Pretty good promo. Says saying like to Logan like, you see me? Yeah, just talking about each other. Like Logan just talking about say, you know what I'm saying. But what happened after? Basically, it was just challenge face to face. Seth challenging Logan to WrestleMania. Logan said no for a bit and saying like the crowd sucks. But then Seth convinced Logan to face him at WrestleMania. Logan said that he needs more money. I won't fight at Raw. I'll just do it for something bigger and challenge you at WrestleMania where I get big money. He basically wants big money. He's a big, you know. So then after the match, they accept the challenge. The Miz comes to attack Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins super kicks him and out of nowhere, boom! A KO punch to Seth Rollins from Logan Paul. Big Show must be proud. Pretty good face to face, honestly. And then after he said bye bye, you know, like Seth Rollins did last week. So yeah, that was the face to face with Seth and Logan. Pretty good. What else happened? Oh, Trish and Lita and Becky Lynch challenged Damage Control to a 6-woman tag match, which I thought it was gonna be like Ronda and Shayna for Damage Control for Lita and Becky for the women's tag titles, which would have made more sense, and Lita for and Trish versus Bailey, which I would have loved. Like that's two different matches. They would have added more to the card, but it didn't happen. Which is still like it's gonna be a banger 6-woman tag match, and I don't know if it should. I think it should be for the titles, to like, cause if it's not, then Lita and Becky are gonna be champions for a while, which means we're gonna get more of Lita, which I'm down for. Ow my. So yeah, that was basically Raw. Now on to NXT. Roadblock, pretty good. You got Braun and Creed brothers destroying Jindas in Veer in this and Jinder Mahal. You know what I'm saying? So they defeated them. Roxanne passed out, collapsed after the match. Was pretty emotional also. Hopefully prayers to her. I hope she's fine and recovers. And it was a pretty good match. She retained against Michael Sotomura or something like that. Pretty darn good match. And then the best moment of the night, in my opinion, Johnny Gargano returns to NXT to get the man that freaking destroyed his career after NXT, after his, like during his farewell to NXT. He put him through a table, and Johnny Gargano wasn't gonna forget about this. And it was like a segment with Shawn Michaels, saying basically Grayson wanted to fight Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels says, "I would love to fight you, but there's someone even wants to get his hands more than I do on you," and that is Johnny Gargano. What a freaking pop, by the way. If it was like more like the old NXT crowd, it would be a huge pop, but it was still a pop nonetheless. I wish Rebel Heart would return. Oh my god, I miss it. Honestly, where's Ciampa? I miss Ciampa. I miss Nakamura. Like honestly, where are they? I miss them. Who else is gone that I miss? Like Shinsuke Nakamura should have been a champion by now. Montez Ford deserves to be a huge star, and hopefully he will be this year. For sure, I think Montez Ford has to win a championship this year. Even if it's tag, at least have him hold a championship. But I feel like he should be the one to dethrone Austin Theory maybe. But yeah, so yeah, I wish Nakamura will return. I wish Ciampa will return to like DIY maybe. So yeah. Anyways, Stand and Deliver. Gargano versus Grayson Waller. It's some history. Hopefully the storyline. I mean, the storyline's there obviously, but the promos hopefully will be good. And like honestly, this is showing that Johnny Gargano still has it, and maybe he'll probably lose, but I know it'll be a banger match, and I can't wait for it. Stand and Deliver before WrestleMania Night 1. It's gonna be a good weekend. Like we're gonna get Hall of Fame, Friday Night SmackDown. Obviously, we're gonna get like Stand and Deliver. We're gonna get WrestleMania Night 1 in the same day, and then obviously WrestleMania Sunday. I can't wait. It's gonna be a banger weekend, but we still got like 3 weeks. So yeah. So yeah, that was NXT Roadblock. Not all of it, obviously. We had some other matches like JC James versus Gigi Delone. What's Gigi won, but then JC just attacked her. Not even too much, but he just attacked. And yeah. Oh yeah, and the J House match, Dijak versus Tony D'Angelo. Tony wins. And yeah, probably the biggest moment was Gargano returning, and I can't wait for the match at Stand and Deliver. So that was a podcast episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're wrapping up 20 minutes. Okay, okay. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with the storyline between Cody and Roman these weeks. I hope they build more good promos. I can't wait to see John Cena hopefully return again these 2 weeks or 3 weeks to build up the match against Theory. Or he'll just return. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, now obviously I'll miss Randy Orton. I'm never gonna stop saying that. Hopefully Randy Orton comes back, and also Brian Cage is a it's gonna might be a free agent, and WWE is looking to sign him. Maybe, who knows? So just to add that there, uh, WWE will do legal gambling. Maybe, who knows? Like that could mean like people don't know what happens before the matches. Like imagine Cody doesn't know and he says you're gonna win and just makes a face, I'm gonna win, and the crowd won't know. But if he's like, then we know Roman's gonna win. But who knows? Maybe they won't do legal gambling in WWE. But who knows? So yeah, that was a pod episode for you guys. AEW this week. Oh yeah, the Brian Danielson promo saying he's going home. That could mean one thing: he's going to WWE or he's going home retiring. Which I hope does. I hope that Brian Danielson doesn't retire. Even though he's not in my company that I love, it doesn't matter. I just like to see him wrestle. And yeah, I hope he at least goes to ROH because I don't care where he wrestles. I just want to see him wrestle. One of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Best technical wrestler, and yeah, for sure. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this podcast episode, and I'll see you next one.